Hello. Is this live working? It says I'll be right back. Why? Open browser. Okay. Hey, you guys. Am I live? Can you hear me? I can't see crap on this thing. I guess let me check my phone. See my phone? Well, the screen says be right back. Let me turn the sound. See my phone? Well, the screen says be right back. Does anybody know what I'm doing? Because I don't. See my phone? Well, the screen says be right back. Do you know how to work this thing? Dylan's at work. And my screen says be right back. Why? Okay. Janet, tell me what I'm supposed to push. You can see me? No, you can't see me. Okay. Well, I want you to be able to see me. Well, all that getting ready for nothing. Well, a lot of you help me get this thing back on. I'd like for us to be able to see each other. What is this? And I see if that works. Uh-oh. Did I go off? Oh no, I think I fixed it. I'd like for us to be able to see each other. What is this? And I see if that works. Uh-oh. Theater mode is what it says, or mini player, or settings. Did I go off? Or auto is on. Oh no, I think I fixed it. I'd like for us to be able to see each other. What is this? And I see if that works. Uh-oh. Okay. Cool, Janet, you have your wrench. Mini player. I was concerned. Settings. Okay, Jerry Shush is on. It's on replay or something. Oh no, I think I fixed it. Edit video. Should I try that button? Cool, Janet, you have your wrench. Mini player. I was concerned. Okay, Jerry Shush is on. Yeah, my sound is on replay or something. Loud. I feel like I'm yelling. But I figured, I got to figure out what all these buttons are for. Video. Should I try that button? Cool, Janet, you have your wrench. I'm going to try edit video. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is ridiculous, you guys. see. This is ridiculous, you guys. Stay-at-home mom detective. I'm glad that you guys are all able to get in here. Am I echoing? Before we get into too far into before we get too far into this, able to get in here. Am I echoing? Before we get into too far into before we get too far into this, am I echoing? See, I don't want to hear my voice. I really don't. It says live in 52 minutes. The other live. The other live? Strange. Okay. Hear my voice. It's not echoing now. Okay. Okay. A lot of people edit video. How to edit video. The other live? Strange. Let's see. I found one. It's not echoing now. Let's see. Okay. It was. Okay. A lot of people edit video. How to edit video. No. Just widgets. Let's see. I found one. It's not echoing now. Let's see. Okay. It was. Okay. A lot of people. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Dios mío. How you doing, Janet? Wait a minute. It might be because I have my phone on. Okay, am I echoing now, Janet? Ay, Dios mío. How you doing, Janet? Wait a minute. It might be because I have my phone on. Okay, am I echoing now, Janet? No echo. Okay. Good, because that really bothers me. And then I don't want to hear my voice either. I just want to talk to you guys. Hey, there I am. Looking for a game. No, I'm not looking for a game. No echo. Okay. Good, because that really bothers me. And then I don't want to hear my voice either. I just want to talk to you guys. Settings. Dashboard. Cloud. Hey, there I am. Layout feature. Looking for a game. Studio. No, I'm not looking for a game. Studio mode. I wonder if that would happen. There it is. My volume. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it is what it is. Why I was wanting to have this live was because I've had a lot of people ask me dashboard cloud layout feature about studio mode. I wonder if that would happen. There it is. My volume. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I don't. It is what it is. Um, why I was wanting to have this live was because I've had a lot of people ask me about just tell me if you can't hear me and I'll turn up one of the volumes. I just don't want to hear myself. I've had a lot of people asking me about the difference between the search for Summer and the search for Brian. And the only thing that I can really come up with is the fact that Dawn and Candace are there. Well, Brian's family's not helping. Candace and Dawn are not helping. So, thank you, sweetheart. Marcy. Yeah, it's grown a little, but it's slowing down my subs and everything, and I'm getting kind of down about that. It's not that I want to be this great big person or anything like that. I don't know. But the difference, I do not believe that Brian is where they're searching. Um, I don't think, no matter how good of a tracker or survivalist he is, he could survive this many days out there. Okay, let me see if I can. Does that help? Can you hear me now? How about now? Oh, okay, maybe it's this one. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's not reverberating into me, so that's good. Because that's what I don't want to hear. I turned my volume up. Barely hear me? Wow, okay. Okay. That's as what. Uh oh. Can you hear me now? It's not reverberating into me, so that's good. Now it is. But that's what I don't want to hear. La 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 la. Can you hear me? Barely hear me? Wow, okay. No, they can hear me now. Okay. Okay. I'll just have to deal with my own voice. Uh-oh. But it's it is. But la 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 la. Can you hear me? I don't know how to get rid of it. No, they can hear me now. Okay. Alert bot webcam. Own voice. Let's see, what does webcam do? But it's Okay, what is this? Okay, guys, you're supposed to be helping me. Let's see. Alert box, webcam. Let's see, what does webcam do? Oops. I don't know what I did. Okay, this is giving me a headache. The Laundry family. Okay, guys, you're supposed to be helping me. And the Wells family. Let's see. They're two different sides. Means like one side's poor, one side's fairly well off. I think that has something to do with it. And like I said, I don't care how good of a tracker he is. The Laundry family. Okay, guys, you're supposed to be helping me. And the Wells. There's no way he could survive out there at night. They're two different sides. Means like one side's poor, one side's fairly well off. I think that has something to do with it. And like I said, I don't care how good of a tracker he is. He can't survive out there. I don't think he's there. But that's my opinion. Survive out there at night. Not with all the alligators and deadly snakes and things like that. I just don't think he's out there, especially at nighttime. And I heard, and I think it was Jay's for Justice, is where I heard it, that he was knocking on somebody's door or something, or they thought it was him. Alligators and deadly snakes and things like that. I just don't think he's out there, especially at nighttime. No. And it's a ruse. And I think it was Jay's for Justice, is where I heard it, that he was knocking on somebody's door or something, or they thought it was him. Late at night, they thought that it was him. And then, as far as Summer goes, her parents are hiding and lying and not being able to remember anything. So both of these families are hiding and covering up. And I found out today, I was watching JB, I guess he's as far as Summer goes, a news anchor from Florida. He said, well, the guy that was with him said that there is no charges going to be filed against the parents if check all your open tabs, make sure only one is on. Why do that? A news anchor from Florida. He said, well, the guy that was with him. How do I check all my tabs? There is no charges going to be filed against the parents if check all your open tabs, make sure only one is on. How do I check them? I do that. Yeah, he had help disappearing Lisa. And I'm sure his little mommy, to me, he's a mommy's boy. And he's 23 freaking years old, living at home with his mommy. Why would she even consider moving in with his parents? He should be man enough to have his own place. Yeah, he had help disappearing Lisa. And I'm sure his little mommy. He's a titty baby. I'm sorry, but he's a titty baby. And he's 23 freaking years old, living at home. Gabby was pregnant. Why would she even consider? Did the coroner say she was pregnant? He should be man enough to have his own place. He reminds me of. Oh, yeah, he does. But I don't. I think this guy needs to stay in prison. Uh, is it a laptop? Yes, Lisa, it's a laptop. Gabby was pregnant. Did the coroner say she was pregnant? He reminds me of. Oh. I saw a video today by a guy named Alan Stoner. Is it a laptop? Yes, Lisa, it's a laptop. Yes, he's being enabled. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors going on today by a guy named Alan Stoner, but his name is spelled Allin, Stoner. And he showed pictures of the van that was parked in the bushes, like, that couple filmed it. But he also showed off to the side in the grass where you could see it's like somebody on top of another person. And I kept saying, I kept saying she was strangled, she was suffocated. And Donna, Serafina, she said she was strangled, she was suffocated, and he hit her in the head with a big sharp rock. So we were right. I mean, I didn't see the rock necessarily, but I did see him choking her. I think it started with a pillow, and then it went to his hands. Then she took off running, and he caught her. She was suffocated, and he hit her in the head with a big sharp rock. So we were both on target. We were right. I mean, I didn't see the rock necessarily, but I did see him choking her. Okay. I think it started with a pillow, and then it went to his hands. Then she took off running, and he caught her. He hit her in the head with a sharp rock and then stomped on her face. So we were both on target. That I have heard. Oh, what is this? Let's see. What does this do? Camera. That won't work. He hit her in the head with a sharp rock and then stomped on her face. That I have heard. Oh, what is this? Yes, monster. What does this do? But I think the reason that they have looked for Summer very well, but I think it has not necessarily anything to do with money, their abilities or anything like that, as far as one is poor and one is not. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I know, I see that they are both going to get arrested, Don and Candace, for this. I don't think Candace knows where Summer is buried. Anything to do with money, their abilities or anything like that, as far as one is poor and one is not. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I know. I see it. That they are both going to get arrested, Dawn and Candace, for this.
Yeah.
I don't think Candace knows where Summer is buried.
I'm wondering if it's anywhere like a dashboard where I can fix this. I don't know. I'm not sure what I should be looking for. Share? What's that? Discord? No. Donate? Yeah. Facebook? Follow? No. I don't know. I just don't know how to fix this. But have you guys listened to?
Anywhere like a dashboard.
Have you guys listened to Donna Serafina on Sweetie Pie Low's channel? She is the real thing. And I would like for Sweetie Pie Low to listen to some of my readings and compare them to, like, if we both study a new case, Donna does her side, I do my side, and then Sweetie Pie Low can compare our thoughts just to help me get some validation. I mean, I know I have these abilities, but I would like to be validated, you know?
Will you guys listen to Donna Serafina on Sweetie Pie Low's channel? She
Fixed on my end.
And I would like for Sweetie Pie Low to listen to some of my.
Yes, Marcy, both of the parents are involved. They sold her.
Like, if we both study a new case, Donna does her side, I do my side, and then Sweetie Pie Low can compare our thoughts just to help me get some validation. I mean, I know I have these abilities, but I would like to be validated, you know? Will you guys listen to Donna Serafina on Sweetie Pie Low's channel?
Can you hear me if I lower the volume or anything? Because I'm not seeing anything for vibration or I don't know what you would call it.
Yes, Marcy, both of the parents are involved.
Thank you, Cheryl. The echo is back. Crap. Sign it. What's that for? Let me see. I wonder if it would be in the Streamlabs part.
Can you hear me if I lower the volume or anything?
Hey, Queen Talks Crime, how are you feeling?
I don't know what you would call it.
Oh, shit. What did I do? What did I do now? Queen Talks Crime is in the house. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Queen, do you know how I can get this to stop echoing what I need to push? see. I have another live in 3 minutes. See, what's up with that? How did that happen? See, Dylan wasn't here to help me. How do I exit that out? Hmm? Edit. Transformation. Or translation, sorry. How do I cancel that one? Which is weird. I didn't know I did that. Oh, God, am I ever going to figure this shit out? Are you sure you want to remove the extras now? I don't know what to do. Can't hear me? Don't hear an echo. Okay. Desktop audio, this one. Can you hear me now? No echo. Okay. That's a plus. I don't hear my own voice coming out of this thing. I hate that. Oh, well, thank you. This was kind of a little kind of on the whim type thing because I've had a lot of people asking me, Queen, about the difference in Finding Brian and the difference in Finding Summer. And I found out that Florida has this crazy ass law that says the parents, if they've helped him in any way, they cannot be held criminally responsible. But if they destroy evidence or possibly lie to the police, then they can. Is that not crazy? I know all states have their own rules, but it's like the Barry Morphew thing, him getting out of prison. And I can't say what I would like to see happen to him while he's out. Um, but I think he should go deer hunting or something. Somebody might have a little accident or something. I don't know. Things happen, you know. Didn't see him. And that's sad. I shouldn't say things like that, but I hope he goes back to jail real soon. Is the sound and everything okay now? At least if I know, then I can leave the things right there. Okay, good. Oh man, it's harder than you think. I mean, unless you're a YouTuber and you've done it for a long time, but I can't expect him to help me all the time. Um, you know, so a lot of times I want to do things and he's not there, and I'm not. I just don't want to wait on him. I need a fishing trip. What, up in Colorado or down in Florida? I am. My sister lived in Florida for a while, and she said they used to have to stop and let the alligators cross the road. And people would go running and naked, and it was legal there for some reason. Let's see. I believe that Brian will be captured soon. And I think it's going to be a little bit more serious than just a missing person when they do catch him. I definitely do. What are you guys thinking about all this? Yeah. I tell you what, he can't make it in that swamp area. There's no way. He'd have to have a lot of help, and he might be there during the day, but he is not there during the night, and I actually don't think he's there at all. Yeah, he is a titty baby. Wow. I want to hear that about that. Did she just find out she was pregnant? Somebody said she was like 5 months pregnant, and I thought she can't be 5 months pregnant and have no belly because she's so tiny, and being her first, she would stick out quick. Yeah, I think he will pay. I really do. I think he's going to get what's coming to him. And if you guys haven't listened to Sweetie Pie Low's um, videos that she does with Serafina, um, you should, but you need to bring a barf bag when you listen to it because it's like she was actually there. And I mean, I've done these before, um, but nothing like this. Nothing like JJ and Kylie. Um, Apparently, according to Donna Serafina, and I talked to Sweetie Pilo, and she gave me the okay to, to talk about it. Apparently, and we'll find out in trial, um, they actually took some of the meat from Kylie and put it in the deep freeze. And some of it they just cooked it outside on that grill on that in that fire pit and ate it. Now is that sick or what? I need to refresh this. That to me that is just disgusting. Mm. Well, I know if she was pregnant, it couldn't have been very far along. But he had Brian did, some sick, twisted things going on in his mind, obviously. Yeah, there's only 12 people in here. Good grief. I like that. Dirty laundry, calling him that. Reminds me of that song back in the, 80s? Dirty laundry. Um, Donna Serafina also talks about Summer's, what happened to Summer. And a lot of the things she was saying was very similar to what I was saying, which I think that's kind of cool. But I would like for her to kind of, her do her thing and me do my thing, and then her kind of compare, because Serafina she went to classes and all that stuff. I've never done any of that. So, yeah, he's a psychopath. And believe me, any chance that he gets with another woman, he will do the same thing. He will. I believe that. He's got some kind of ego trip going on, and yeah, what's up with that? Innocent until proven guilty. Well, let's see. Who was camping with her? Who was the last one to see her? There has got to be some kind of evidence on her body that shows that he's the one that killed her. Has to be. And they already know that he has a really dark sense of humor. Oh, I know. It just killed me because Gabby was just a young girl. I mean, God, to be 22 again, man, that would be so nice. Because when I was 22, I used to get away with a lot just by my looks. Um, I mean, that was, well, see, when I was 22, that was 33 years ago. So she had her whole life ahead of her. And see, this also makes me want to do another video about domestic violence. Because once you see those first red flags or that first inkling in your stomach, because I always say, don't listen to your heart. Don't listen to your head. Listen to your gut. Because you get with a guy that says, you got too much makeup on, or those shorts are too short, or, wants you to always wear your hair a certain way. That's a controlling issue. Yeah, in my opinion, he's guilty too, Rhonda. He's been guilty. I mean, you sinned. It had to have been him. By we know how long her body has been dead. So then he sends a text message to her mother. No service in Yosemite, and then goes back to his house the very next day. How can you get from Yosemite to middle of Florida in a day? You can't unless you fly. But how would he have got the van home? He is so damn guilty. Everybody knows it. That's right. Every, it, and I always say the truth always comes out. It always has and it always will. You know, people can hide from other people. There are places to go to hide where nobody can see what you're doing. But you know what you're doing, and God knows what you're doing because He's everywhere and He sees everything. So you have to live with what you've done, no matter what it is. Um, there has been times when I would buy stuff and just kind of sneak it into my closet, or I was supposed to not be smoking, go around sneak and go smoking. Well, I got busted every time. I'm not a good liar. I'm not a good sneaker. It's just, I think mainly I didn't want him to be disappointed in me that I was smoking. But, yeah, yeah, my doggie. She's so sweet. People are getting really close to figuring out where summer is. And we have a lot of ideas of things that have happened. Um, like the Donna Serafina was talking about how they used to, or they did, when summer was around, they um, yeah, no, me too. Well, and see, that's the best thing. Her dad said that her funeral will be a celebration of her life. And that's from my psychic abilities. That's the best way to do it. Um, it's sad. Isn't it supposed to be this weekend, her funeral? I mean, they probably can't view her body, I wouldn't think. I mean, they might be able to. Kind of just depends. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to see somebody you love in a casket. But knowing what I know, the best thing to do is to remember them the way they were, because I will tell you for sure that people are the same when when they pass. They're the same as they were when they were alive. And if it's a tragic event like Gabby's death, that's when you need to make some kind of a law, some kind of an awareness, um, like Gabby Petito Day, or um, I like it when they name streets after people. But I don't think nobody should just die in vain. Um, Everybody's life should be celebrated. And we are going to be coming up on October 1st soon. And so I need to get with everybody about what we're going to do about um, the dollar thing. Because I think everybody's got a dollar. I don't think anybody would just, you know, not be able to handle a dollar. Janet, I'm going to come and live with you. Is that okay? I am so serious. I not that I'll come live with you, but just to get out of here. Get out of here. I feel like a caged tiger or something. Oh, Duty Ron's gonna stream the funeral. I don't do funerals very well. I mean, I've seen lots of dead people. I've talked to dead people, you know. So, and I talk to people all the time. Come on down. Yeah, and then I'll go get me a bunch of pit bulls and bring them home and be in real trouble. But it'd be cool to go down there. Just be different, you know. Does it snow down there in Louisiana? See, Oklahoma, I worry about it. I know you are. Um, the only thing I don't like about it is the summer. It's so hot and humid. And then in the wintertime, it doesn't just snow like it does here, like fluffy snow. It's ice. Ice, ice, baby. It's bad. I don't like it. Can you guys hold on just a minute? I gotta go pee pee. I'll be right back. I should have went before I started this, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's a good thing there's a bathroom downstairs. Is Brian going to get caught? Is he still? Yes, he's still alive. He's too big of a wussy to kill himself. We're hiding like Saddam Hussein. Um, I don't think summer is in. North Carolina. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where they buried her. Um, if they buried her there. Her baby. Yeah, I bet. Marcy, you're the one. You're the one that's Shanann's friend, right? They have a beautiful memorial. I don't know. I know this is just my opinion, but why do they not um, let the death penalty? I mean, look, we have Barry Morphew, Letitia Stout, um, God knows who else. Chris Watts. I hate that man with a passion. All these people who have killed their families, and okay, there's court. There are legal steps that you can take to get away from people. So why not execute these people? Like, if they're tried and they're convicted and there's no doubt about it, give them 30 days to make peace with God or whatever it is they have to do, and then kill them. And I don't mean just put a needle in their arm, because what that does is that relaxes their body and puts them to sleep. And then they give them another shot that stops their heart. To me, after the things that people have done to their families, to their children, I don't think that as tax-paying citizens, we should support their butts in prison. I think that they need to be, yeah, Scott Peterson. And he killed his wife, Casey Anthony. I cannot stand her. Ooh, man, if I was anywhere close to her, there should only be one person walking back out. I don't know. That's my thing. If they would get rid of all these people, and then these men that are in there for piddly ass shit, they need to be like on a work release so that and being taught how to make money as in a job like welding or something, instead of going back out on the street with no training, no mental health help, just to turn around and come back to prison. That's what's stupid. I mean, there are ways to fix these problems. Yes, but Scott Peterson, let's see, is not on death row, and not anymore, which is so dumb. He killed his wife and his unborn son. He should be one of them that gets hung, or gas chamber, or electric chair, something like that. And these people that abuse their kids and they go to jail for 3 years, then they get out and they have 6 more kids. No, you abused your kids. We're fixing you so you can have no more children, because we can't have dead babies everywhere. Ugh, that's just wrong. I couldn't. I mean, I've thought about it. If I had turned out to be a cop, I probably would have had a hard time with a lot of people. I'd be like, "Oh, watch your head." People that hurt their kids. Oh, I didn't see a thing. Comes in all bruised up. Sometimes criminals deserve that. Router is. Um, yeah, she was the one that Darlene Router. She was the one who stabbed her two little boys to death. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? I think it is. I've seen these. What happened? Still there? Hey, you guys, are you still there? The chat kind of went strange. Let me check. Yeah, we are still on. I would love to be a judge. There's a lot of uh, ways to cure a lot of this stuff, but people think it's so inhumane. Well, that's so cruel. Well, look what you did to so and so. Look what you did to your baby. Look what happened to JJ and Tylee. Look what happened to Gannon Stout. That's not inhumane. Stab him 18 times. Hit him in the head with something hard. Shoot him in the face. Stick him on a suitcase and throw him off a freaking river. That's not cruel. What about what Barry Morphew did? That's not cruel. What about what happened to Summer? Her parents were selling her to make drug money. And I don't know what all is going to come out, but I'm hoping. Yeah. We'll see. Either one is cheap. The only thing is, if you hang them, you can reuse the rope. But back in the cowboy days, I guess, that's what they did. They'd hang them publicly in the street. And shit's just gotten so far out of hand that I think if they went back to that, a lot of this would stop. I mean, come on. I'm hearing, but he's just a missing person, a person of interest. He's not a suspect. He's not a suspect, Mike. But, yes, he is. Who else was there with her? If it was an accident, he should have stopped, called the police, and took care of it in Wyoming, not wait until you get home. And then he still didn't do anything. He still, to this day, has not done or said anything. He's a chicken. He's a coward. And he's not staying out there all the time. If he's even out there at all. I don't think he has it in him. That's just my theory. And I think that the cops know in Tennessee that I think they know what happened Summer. And that's one reason why there's not a lot going on right now. I mean, they are still looking, but until the parents are arrested, I don't think you're going to get a lot of information from them. I mean, they can't open their mouth without a lie falling out. So, and I can't believe that Brian's parents won't get in trouble for harboring a fugitive or whatever. Well, that's a state to live in if you want to protect your child, I guess. We're doing good, I can tell. I can still see you and hear you. Oh, okay, good. Yay! That's the main thing. I was wanting this little money button thing down here, but I don't know how to put it on there. Weird. Oop. I hit something I shouldn't have. But yeah, I'm thinking about going monetized. I'll have to really learn how to use this thing. And that video, I saved it from Aaron Stoner. ARRIN Stoner. And he plays it in fast motion, and then he slows it down, and he slows it down some more, and I could see it. I could tell what was going on. And it's a real interesting video, and I would love to be able to put this up for you, so you can see it, but I don't know how. I really don't know how. I need classes or something. And Dylan just does, and he's done. I'm like, now what did you do? But that is the difference between Brian and Summer being searched for. And it's because they know that Summer is not with us anymore, but Brian is. And JB, from down there in Florida, news anchor, he mentioned that why hasn't anybody offered a reward for Brian, like his parents? Oh, my son is missing. He's a titty baby. He needs to come home. We got a $50,000 reward. and then let people go around and try to find him. But he's costing the taxpayers all of this money, which I think his family should be responsible for paying the state back. Because you can't just cause all that money, And he goes back to the prison. I'm personally not interested in keeping murders alive and pedophiles alive on my taxpayer money. That's not what I want my money to go for. I'd rather my money go for missing and exploited children, or God, there's um, so many good charities for kids. What about putting it back into school? I don't know. I just think different, I guess. Yes, they are going to find Summer. I don't think that it's going to be in such bad condition that they cannot tell who it is. I think they'll know that it's Summer. Plus, they can do DNA, and they can't do dental X-rays because none of those kids have ever been to a dentist. And I thought you were supposed to take kids to a dentist once they started getting teeth. Oh, yeah. I'm sure his parents know where he is. That's why they don't have a reward out for him. He's probably kicking it in some hotel, or uh, I don't know. But I'm just saying I don't believe he's out there. But I think he should be responsible, and his parents should be responsible for paying the state back all the money that he's using up to be searched for. It's ridiculous. So, you guys tell me, you think that he would kill himself? Do you guys think he would kill himself? I think I'm going to refresh this because there it goes. Yes, I think there is going to be a arrest in Summer's case soon, very soon. And they can't arrest him without a body. Dawn put out a letter, and I saw it, and you guys might have seen it too. Nope, he's a coward. Yeah, yeah, he's too big of a coward. That's why he ran. I'm gonna see if I can find this. This letter about made me pee my pants. It was so funny. Okay, it was on. I think I mentioned this before, but it was on Mystery and Crime, but it's spelt Mistories in Crime. And he said, let me get a drink real quick. Has anybody seen that letter? Oh, yeah. Brian, he's going to play the victim. He is going to play mental insanity. I get all these dark visions, and yeah, that's what he's going to do. But this this letter was written by Dawn Wells, and I didn't write the whole thing down. You guys can go back on her channel and look for it. It says no more videos. He and Candace, chicken scratched it. Oh, he and Candace are really being affected by all the lies. The lies that you're telling or the lies that you think people are telling. He didn't say. And he is not here to harass anyone. He wanted to get that straight out before he said anything. The Hippocratic oath, which he didn't even say it right. The Hippocratic is what he said. Hippocratic oath. I laughed my butt off because the Hippocratic oath is for a doctor to take before or as they become a doctor, saying that they will do no harm. Let's see. I think that's when I laughed my butt off. But yet, that's all he does. He talks about his evil stepsister and Chris the Lisp McDonough. More than a couple of red flags. Mary stupider or vice versa. He didn't know if Chris was making her stupider or Mary was making Chris stupider. What I care about is my missing daughter. But he hasn't looked for her. He hasn't. It's not very educational for us, he says. Left my ass off again. She shows a beautiful picture of summer. Her hair was pink and her eyes were blue. And it was such a pretty picture that she showed of her. He's such an idiot. So it wasn't educational for him. He needed his education. Like they care about an education. They didn't even let their kids go to school. They were letting the boys smoke dope and drink beer. Yeah. Hi, Barb. My feet are fine. You know, I'd love to go to a place where I could get a full body massage for an hour. I need that. yeah, probably so, Janet. Well, I know somebody was saying that he is so scared of his sisters right now. Oh, yeah. Cindy, you talking about Brian? Of course. She can't have her little chitty baby out there all by himself. God, I'm mean today. Yeah, he'll be found alive and he will be brought to justice. And I'm sure with all the stink that Gabby's parents are causing, he'll probably be in there for the rest of his life. I'm sure. Yeah. Which, I mean, he should be. A life for a life, which doesn't mean stay in prison and suck up our tax dollars, but if I was president, you remember, well, some of you probably don't because I'm old, but um, Popeye the Sailor Man, I used to watch Popeye and when I was a little kid, and Olive Oil was wanting to be president, and she was coming up with all these new laws and stuff like that. But you know what was funny? I can remember back when I was 2 years old, and when I was, I don't know, 3 or 4 or something, I was watching that show, and all of a sudden, Olive Oil had a baby. And I was thinking, is that Blue Toe's baby or Popeye's baby? So, as bad as it sounds, it's like I knew too much at a young age. And nobody taught me anything. I mean, they tried to protect me, but I just knew things. Yeah, I just knew things even back then. Yeah, he'll play the victim. See, they've caught them in a lot of lies, the Willses. And they were just letting him sing like a bird. And that's one thing. When somebody does that, they just let them talk. Let them talk. And they'll hang themselves on their own words. Because generally, people that lie or they're guilty, they like to talk a lot. She says she found a impot brought to justice. Oh, Sherry will, or he will be found and brought to justice. Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't understand. I don't care. If I was a cop and somebody handed me a piece of paper, I'd fold it up, stick it in my pocket, and say, come on, we're going downtown to talk. We'll call your lawyer when we get there. I wouldn't put up that. Just because he has a lawyer does not mean that he does not have to go in and talk. Because I've seen plenty of crap where people go in and all you got to do is say, I want my attorney. That's it. They can keep talking to you, but you don't have to say shit to them. But that's if you're guilty. Yeah, fresh meat. He'll be somebody's bitch. Yeah. God, he's only 23. Wow. He'd be shining my shoes, and at least he'd be protected. I've heard guys say, you better find somebody that can protect you when you get in there and be expected to do things for them to protect you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't think so. I was thinking today, because they had a thing about Letitia Stout today about her preliminary. Oh, it was about her preliminary trial where they said that there was enough evidence for her to be charged with first degree premeditated murder. So they're going to have a trial. What the judge said, and I thought, I wonder if she has a girlfriend in prison. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, that would just be the worst thing. Oh my God. I would not want to ever be in that situation. I've been very fortunate. Um, I've, I've never, knock on wood, I've never been incarcerated. Let me see, right now. Maybe I should do it again. C14 views on the live. That sucks. I feel sorry for Gabby's parents. It's not even just the fact that Brian killed her, it's that he left her there. He abandoned her. And that, that's what's so bad. Um, to leave her out there, not call for help saying it got out of hand or anything. Just makes no sense. And it's like he was supposed to love her, He he failed her. I mean, that I'm old fashioned. So, in my opinion, it was Brian's job to look after her, keep her safe, take care of her, and fix all the problems. I know a couple, it takes two working together. I do get that. But as a man, he should have taken care of her. And he failed to do that. And then after killing her, drives her van home. When they got in this fight on August the 12th, and he went to a hotel room, and she got the keys to her van, I was thinking, go, leave now. Just go back they were in Wyoming. Just go back to New York. Just leave. Don't tell him. Just leave. Go back to home. I wish she would have, or at least got part way there and called for Daddy. Daddy, he's being mean to me. Get all the brothers together, but I am going to have to find out about her memorial service, and maybe they're going to stream it. So, does anybody know where it's going to be at so I can watch it? Surely it'll be on YouTube. He hardly ever called her by her name. What did he call her? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew Dawn did that. Didn't CW do that too? Couldn't call them by their name? Well, we know the California City Boys, they weren't called by their names either. Excuse me. I need some coffee. What time did we come on here? 2:30? 2? 2:30, I think. Oh, this clock's off. That's why. Okay. It's 4. I had to drive Dylan to school today, or to work, because um, his battery won't stay charged on the truck. So I guess maybe I should get off here and be prepared for him to call me. I don't know what time he's getting off, but I'm needing some coffee really badly. Did you hear Brian? Oh, okay, I got that one. Wow, the chat's going so fast. Maybe I should slow it down. Woo! Oh, yeah. Me too. That's cute. Where'd you find that emoji? Everything is so different on this laptop, and I do encourage everybody to go see Sweetie Pie Low. She has this psychic on her channel that's very, very good. Um, Not that I'm not. No, I do really good. I think I've only got one bad review, but you can't win them all. And I think I was sick at the time, and I had been doing a lot of them, and that's when they were free. Now that I charge $50 for a reading, nobody wants a reading. Weird. But So I'm gonna try to get monetized. I don't know what I have to do. I mean, I qualify, but I don't know nothing about it. I know I'll have to make a lot more videos, which is fine. I'm all by myself all the time anyway, and they don't care. Glenn can't hear me. That's my husband. And Dylan's always on his computer. Plays a gamer. So it's like we're a family in a house, but we're all doing different things. That's not good. What is red bomb? Hello. Pumpkin spice creamer is out. I know. I was just thinking. I was just thinking this yesterday. I can't wait to put up my Halloween decorations. I love Halloween. Oh, I love Halloween. I can't wait. Let's see. Well, I guess I could do it any time. It's the 23rd, so at least I'll have it up for months. That's good. I'll have to get me some of that creamer. I have the canned pumpkin in my cabinet. And usually I make banana nut bread. My husband loves it. And I thought, instead of adding the bananas, what would happen if I just added the pumpkin? Would I have to add the spices to it too? Or I wonder if anybody knows. I think I have. I think I have most of it. Nutmeg and but how much? I guess I could look it up and Google it or something. Just Google it. Do we all live on Google? You guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go get me some coffee. And I'm glad you guys showed up. I wasn't even sure if the post went out or anything else went out because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, recording off my phone videos, I can handle that. But laptop's a little bit different. It's a little harder. I'm 55 years old, and this is my very first computer, so they have can of pumpkin pie filling. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'll look on the can first because I don't want to overdose ourselves on pumpkin spices. That would be bad. No, that's not Dylan. Okay. Well, you guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys so much. It makes my day to get to sit and talk to my friends, and I just I get so lonely and so bored. But anytime you guys know how to email me, you think I need to get on here and open up a live stream so we can all visit and chat and gossip, and not necessarily gossip, but talk about the crap that's going on in the world. We can do that. I enjoy it very much. I just I get so lonely and don't have anybody to talk to, but I do have you guys, and I love you guys so much. I hate to say goodbye, but I have to say goodbye. We've been on here quite a while, almost 2 hours. I finally see the timer up there. You guys have a great day. Have a good weekend. I'll probably make videos between now and then, though. But this is so much funner. It is. I don't know how to do all of this stuff, but this is funner because I get to read your comments, and I'd like to get a phone where you guys could call in and all that stuff and see how that works. I guess I could hook up the house phone.